Welcome to Festival. Fourth period announcement. All creative writing classes are meeting here at the amphitheater. Fourth period only. Submit a U. Papers and submission boxes are located under the green sign.
Happy birthday, Sophia Sapala.
Community practices reminders. Stay in the zone, leave your phone alone. When the lights go off, you can take off. Here is one example. Please do not put your feet on the seats in front of you.
Today we have 3 U-Stand staff members performing. Javan Howard, the Director of Education, Daemond, a creative writing teacher, JRose, also a creative writing teacher and the festival showrunners class teacher, and our special guest, Novella.
Hello, everyone. Hi, my name is Jay Howard, and today we get a chance to use our voice. As spoken word artists, our voice is on the page and also off the page. Today you'll get a chance to experience a few poems, raps, and some songs that we have ready just for you. I'll get us started with an education rap. This is kind of like my educational story, my background, and I put it in a rap for everyone for today. Came from the George Bush era, no child left behind. But I'm never coming to the core, I had to testify. Used to study all night, in the AM I would jam. Baking with the books, I'm going ham just to pass the state exam. How to pimp a butterfly with all his knowledge in his hands, man. Good kid, mad city type mystery. Staring at my teachers like I'm looking for epiphanies. Cause how they angle blacks, man, that slope gets slippery. Had to find the axis from a paragraph. Now I'm arrogant with the paragraphs from my seats in class. Education gave me things I couldn't even ask. Now I'm agile with the crafts that had me feeling free at last. A blast from the past that be uncovering his past. Thank you. Give it up next, all the way from W1, Daemond, Arrindell.
U-Stand Juniors, how are you doing? Ooh, I like that energy. I like that energy. Give it up again for Jay. All right, I have 2 poems for you. In regards to that, one, if you hear something that you like, if you hear something that you enjoy, feel free to snap along to it. How many of you sometimes say mean things to yourselves? Okay, this poem is going out to you and the way that we sometimes put ourselves down. This is called self-talk. Attention, the building is not on fire. That is the smokestack in your throat and the kindling you stuffed into your furnace trying to smother your brilliant flames so you can feel normal. Normal like fitting in. Normal like being average. Normal like a bare blank canvas with no glitter. Normal like fanning the flames with those hands at the ends of the hallways you call arms. They are longer than they once were. But you have not grown out of the capacity to light up the cosmos. You were built with the same engine grease and enzymes and stardust sparking against one another as everyone else. You are no less magic at home on the couch than on a first-class flight. No more hurricane on the Caribbean Sea than on the bus to school. Marvel at your hidden glories. The way your heart clanks like the ocean's tidal choir bells. Squawk like cranes finding their mate after months of migration. look at yourself in the mirror. Smile. Say hello. You are the best friend you could ever have. Make conversation like your words are worth saying because they are. Speak as if you don't know what's going to come out of your brilliant beak because you don't. There is no need to focus on the future as if you control all the puzzle pieces. You are not in charge here despite the control panel buzzing in your head. Breathe deep. Set up shop and take in the lay of the land as if you've never been here in this moment before because you haven't. Say it out loud to yourself like a wave talking to the shore. I am magical. No, I need to hear you say it. I am magical. Say it over again like it matters because it does. Do not run from the burning building of your fears. Let the flames take flight. You are magical. Let the ashen aftermath renew and let yourself be reborn. Thank you. All right, this one goes out specifically to my nephews and for anyone who has ever felt like they were put into a box. Soft. The child repeats the word not as descriptor but as name, as fact. Soft. He holds the fresh, ripe raspberry up to the heavens and proclaims, soft. I say, raspberry. Pointing to his bounty, he restates adamantly, soft. My fingers rustle through his 2-year-old locks, which I take to name as well. I say in slow motion, letting the letters leave my lips like a ship that's just raised its sails, soft. He states playfully the favorite word of all 2-year-olds, no. A song of reclamation. And I know he does not yet know what roughness waits for him in the corner, what fear sits at the cafeteria lunch table, what anger anticipates his misstep on the playground. But my heart goes slack at his knee-jerk pushback to what may later label him gay, sissy, target. I want there to be room in the gender this 2-year-old blossoms into for soft and anything else he wants to be, in addition to, in opposition of, in spite of. I cup his cheek like I'm holding a world I once knew, the way my great-grandmother did when her softness was still with us. And I look into his eyes that have not learned to look away, and I say once more, soft. A wistful declaration like it's a discovery, a suggestion I pray he will consider. His big brown eyes stay open. Do not break contact with mine. He blinks once, twice. Then, like clouds parting to reveal the sun finally cresting over the horizon after the winter's solstice, he smiles. Then laughs with his whole body and spirit, with each and every ancestor lined up beside him. Then he runs away, with his arms rising up over his head. Thank you. And please welcome to the stage, JRose.
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing today? I see you. All right, so this first piece that I'm going to share with you is an ekphrastic poem. Can you say ekphrastic? All right, it's a poem that's written inspired by a piece of art. So this poem was written based on a piece of art by Salvador Dali, a painting called The Burning Giraffe. And it's titled Masterpiece. They call her a collector of secrets. How she curates pain for her personal museum of trauma. Artifacts of anger stay archived in her anatomy, concealing confessions in compartments all over her contorted body of work, each drawer containing a different fight, each battle sculpted from a different plight. Scarred murals cascade across her thick skin because her past has a twisted way of staining glass surfaces, and she was never good at wiping off sorrow with grace. They call her a gallery of grief. How she hangs installations of melted time framed in weeping willow wood, leads guided tours through the halls of her triggers, exhibits them to anyone that will give her the time of day, the attention, paints a canvas of false validation, but there's no elephant in the room to address here. Instead, a burning giraffe, lurking in the distance, a dream once reached for, bursting into flames unnoticed until she smells smoldering footprints left across the atrium. Inside her chest, a hollow heart burns, sending smoke signals with no cause for alarm. They call her a hoarder of rejection. How she bears the bitter burden of abandonment like the scent of a woman, rips relic ribs out of cage like Adam, builds them up as reinforcement for her ever backwards bending backbone, because it's the only way she can brace herself for the crushing consequences of carrying so much tapestry inside her bones. It hurts to feel so much, yet aches even more to be so numb. But when she looks at her collection of chaos, feels the caress of the twilight textured sky, she remembers she is a masterpiece. Thank you. All right, so, I write words, all the time. And sometimes the words, I write them and they turn them into poems. And then other times, I just let the words do whatever they want, all right? So I'm gonna try something new, okay? I never did this before, so you guys get the exclusive. They want to hear my story, so I don't know where to start. Do I say what's on my mind, or do I speak what's in my heart? All I know is both got stories that can tear my soul apart. They dancing with my demons, I can see them in the dark. But I'm about to flip the script and write a new story, starring the queen in me with all her royal glory. Rolling with the punches, no hit could ever floor me. Weathering through life, no matter sunny, stormy. Golden the oil, so my mama named me Jasmine. But you can call me JRose, cause I'm growing in this garden. Petals for my thoughts, watch me blossom into magic. Crumbled into pieces, I could write a book about it. My vibe got your friends looking at me like they bout it. But I ain't here for that stuff, man, I could do without it. I'll be on my doing thing and you just talk about it. Yeah, I needed time off, I took a little break. Yeah, I messed up, but I learned from my mistakes. I hired new standards and I gave them a raise. That self-love really pays. Word, now I stand on top like I'm standing on a plane. Queen of the secret, out here manifesting rain. Ruling my path like the neurons in the brain. Nothing standing in the way of dreams I must attain. Life got tough, yo, I tried to walk away, but my purpose came clear like a bright and sunny day. Now I'm doing things that they once said was insane. The universe spoke and I finally caught its aim. Word. All right, you ready for this? Okay, when I say my voice, you say matters. My voice, my voice. When I say my voice, you say matters. My voice, my voice. When I say my voice, you say matters. My voice, my voice. Great job, guys. Thank you so much. All right. Are you guys ready for the next performer? Say, oh, yeah. I know that's right. Please put your beautiful creative hands together for Dale, singer-songwriter Dale Novella.
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing today? All right. I'm going to do a couple songs for y'all. One's an original. If you can catch the lyrics, please sing along, but feel free to dance. And then the second song will be a cover. And you might not recognize it at first, but you're all free to sing along or dance. I like to see the dancing. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This song is called Black Girl Magic, and I know Daemond just told all of y'all to remember that you're magic. So keep that in mind. I look at you the world. You're looking at magic, yeah. Look at these legs, look at these thighs, holding up the whole world. But you can't handle it. They tell us we're ugly, they say we should be ashamed, but we escape their grasp. Didn't wait and ask, we're not afraid. When you got it, you got it. You can't lose it, you're born in. Black girl magic, yeah. Black girl magic, yeah. When you got it, you got it. You can't lose it, you're born in. Black girl magic, yeah. Black girl magic, yeah. I look at your heart, you got so much on your plate. You need an escape. I can see the beauty beyond those bags of your eyes. We will find a way. The bills keep coming, but they're all paid, 'cause you slaved away. You appreciate it, yeah. When you got it, you got it. You can't lose it, you're born in. Black girl magic, yeah. Black girl magic, yeah. When you got it, you got it. You can't lose it, you're born in. Black girl magic, yeah. Black girl magic. And I never stand down, I always walk tall. Got my sisters by my side every time I fall. I never thought I'd win, didn't know where to begin, but I'm shooting for 3 points every morning. You can hate on my lips, you can hate on my thighs. It won't affect me no matter how much you despise. I came in from the bottom and I'm headed towards the top, and I'm picking up more black girls each and every stop. Recognize your beauty, keep on dreaming those dreams. Don't give up, you're on the right track. Don't give up, don't look back. Recognize your beauty. Keep on dreaming those dreams. Don't give up, you're on the right track. Don't give up, don't look back. When you got it, you got it. No. Yeah. Black girl magic, yeah. When you got it, you got it. You can't lose it, you're born in. Black girl magic, yeah. Black girl magic, yeah. All right, thank y'all so much. I'm gonna do a little snippet. Maybe y'all can catch us in the next song, see what it is. If you know it, feel free to sing. Yeah. Y'all can put your hands together. 25 years and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should that the world was made up of this brotherhood of man, yeah, or whatever that means. And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out what's in my head. And I'm feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? Y'all sound beautiful. And I said, hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? All right, thank y'all so much for having me. That was my time. Give it up for all the performers today. Give it up for yourselves. And thank y'all one more time.